Hey, this is going to be a unique episode. This place holds a lot of positive memories for me. You're going to get to see some tractor work, but you're also going to get to meet some more of my family.
Hey, by now you probably think you've tuned into the wrong channel. Not only am I on an orange tractor, look at this hill. Yep, we're here in West Virginia. My brother-in-law's home place where he was born and grew up. We're gonna clean this snow. Let's get started.
We're publishing this video out of order, so don't let the timing confuse you. This was on our trip back from Pennsylvania.
This is our brand new LX3310. And no, I don't have any rear ballast because we just picked this tractor up in Pennsylvania. We have not been home yet to be able to get rear ballast. So hopefully I don't kill myself or you. You guys use rear ballast. My sister and mother are sitting there in that van. They can't get to the house yet until we get this cleared off. It doesn't look like much snow, but it's really steep.
I had a set of edge tamers in the truck, but I hated to take the time to put them on. After a nearly 2-hour drive, Mom was needing a restroom break. I thought I could just drive up the hill and back drag most of this snow down. Should only take a few minutes, right?
What do you think?
I think it's slick.
I think it's slick too.
The goal is to get it so we can drive the van up.
Yep.
Get your mother out.
Am I achieving that goal there?
Yeah, I think so. See, there's a little flat parking spot right up there.
Yep.
And then there's a turnaround here. We won't worry about the turnaround today, but
I think I about got to pull it downhill though, don't I? What I'm doing, I think, is about how I got to do it. If I try to go forward, I dig in a lot. I could get my edge tamers on, I guess, but I think they're in a hurry, so I'm going to try to just do what I'm doing.
I have a lot of positive memories of this place. Jerry and my sister Dixie got married when I was 4 years old, so I've known Jerry basically all of my life. Not only is this house and property so much different than what I grew up on, Jerry would involve us in all sorts of unique activities, which we could never forget. Jerry's parents always welcomed me like I was a child of their own, or maybe it was a grandchild. A portion of this old house is a log cabin, built definitely before the Civil War, but probably in the early 1800s.
It's heavy, wet snow. It's warm today. When I mean warm, I mean it's probably 35. But it's so heavy and wet, it's hard to work with.
In addition to no rim guard, tire fluid, or 3-point rear ballast, I think there was too much air in the tires as well. I think this turns out to be a great video showing the benefits of some rear ballast. Of course, the situation is not recreatable, but I would love to show you the same tractor in the same situation, full of rim guard tire fluid with sufficient 3-point ballast on it. You'd be amazed at the difference in performance.
I'm sure those of you who are viewing this are probably saying I'm the worst operator ever. I'm sure I'm doing everything wrong, but I can tell you this is not easy. It's steep. It's hard to pull it uphill, but I think that may be out of the way. I think I could drive, or Dixie, one of me could drive that van up here. I mean, it's really...
Dix!
Yeah, he was telling her that she's going to have to back up and get a good start, and I agree. It's going to be hard. Yeah, she'll have to go back around probably behind the truck there. And keep it coming, keep it coming. Do we have a chain? I don't know.
If we do, it's in your toolbox.
And I'm really not sure I can pull her anyway. I don't have much traction either. Right in here is a good solid footing if he could get over here. This is their old outhouse, I believe. I may hide behind it when he gets started going up the hill. I would have had a lot better luck with a rear angle blade here where I could have just pushed it off to the side, driven downwards with that rear blade with an angle blade. Yeah, there's a lot of better ways to have done this, but this is the equipment we had today. Now he's got a Ford 2000 somewhere. It's way up in the upper barn up there, and it has a rear blade. So if we fail at this, we may have to get it out and try to do a little more work on it. Here he comes. Yeah, that didn't work out. It is an all-wheel drive Sienna.
You can do it!
What about unhooking your truck and bringing Grandma up in your truck?
I might be able to do that, but I think you're going right up through the regular tracks,
Yeah.
and they're full of snow. Do you see the middle hump where I've got it all the way down to the dirt?
Yeah,
If you could get your left tire on that.
but I couldn't make it.
Let me try it. You know, Mom, we might get you as far as the outhouse.
Okay. I told him I was enjoying all the antics.
I'm not going to make it any further than anybody else.
It's okay.
It stopped, the anti-slip.
Okay, I'm glad we live in Indiana.
Yeah, this is a little too steep, a little too treacherous for me.
Yeah, wow. Especially, I mean, you don't have rim guard, you don't have rear ballast.
Yeah, really the tractor's pretty lightweight on the rear end.
Yeah.
And it's kind of useless because of that. So I'm going to have to get some rim guard in the tires, and obviously I'll run with rear ballast. I always run with rear ballast.
Right.
But it's at home, and we haven't been home yet with this tractor, so
Right.
we don't have any.
Right.
I asked my brother-in-law Jerry if he had any three-point attachments that we could put on, and he said he had a two-bottom plow, but I think it's way back in the back of the barn. It was going to take us a long time to get to it. Well, we need to get it better than that, don't we? I was thinking about trying to get some rocks under it here.
It'll freeze up.
Now, this is my brother-in-law, Jerry. Jerry, you grew up here,
Yes.
so you had to climb this hill
Yes.
daily.
I stayed in shape, running all over, doing the chores, and so cross country wasn't a problem for me when I started running cross country.
Yeah, you were pretty good at cross country, I think.
Yeah, we had the first team in Romney, and we won the Potomac Valley Conference championship.
Just like it was yesterday.
Yeah, only it's not yesterday.
Well, we finally got the car up here.
Yeah, we did. And I think we learned a lot, but I'm not sure what we learned.
Yeah, we learned that I don't want to have a hill like this to live upon. Although it is beautiful out your front porch and across the meadow here to the other mountain. It's just absolutely beautiful. A wonderful place to grow up.
I'm very thankful for the way things were when I grew up, and you know, you learn to appreciate God, and you help all the animals, and you feed them. And it doesn't matter what the weather is, you go out and feed the animals.
Yeah. Yeah. Now you farmed here. You and your dad farmed.
Yeah.
Grew hay, right?
Well, we were pretty much a cattle farm. Grew hay and a little bit of oats, a little bit of corn for feed for the cattle. And of course, we had sheep and hogs and chickens. Had a couple hundred chickens. My mother did hatching eggs.
Okay.
So we did it all.
Yeah. A story for another episode, but somehow we have to figure out how my sister from Southern Illinois met someone that lived way back here in the hills of West Virginia.
I'm not sure how it happened, but I'm glad it did.
You know what? Me too. Yeah. Jerry's been a mentor of mine since I was just a little guy, and there's just a few people in your life that you can be really thankful for and realize the influence that they've had, and Jerry's been one of them, and so I really appreciate it. I really do.
Well, that's very kind. Thank you.
Guys, I hope you've enjoyed this. We'll see you next time on Tractor Time with Tim.